So now we're at a point where we've stripped back the roof, we took the slates off, we've stacked those to a side. They're currently getting sized and reholed. The slates on this property are Westmoreland. They're a slate local to the area. They're what known as a diminishing size, so they'll start huge sometimes at the bottom layers, but then as they work up they get smaller. So it's quite a technique. They're all to dress, but it's critical that we do that because it loses the character of the build. You could put a modern slate on, which would be sized, but I wasn't keen to do that, and I wanted to keep the originality of the roof. We stripped off all the old laths. We've then cleaned down the timbers. We've picked out any that were rotten or broken. So we've had those milled up at the local timber yard in Appleby, in Larch. So we've repaired those. We've sprayed the roof and treated it for rot and woodworm treatment. The next stage was then to apply the sarking board. So that was 1 inch thick, and that's been ran, as you can see above me, that's on top of the rafters. That's covered the roof in, so that's forming an insulation layer. We've then applied a breathable membrane on top of felt, a counter batten, a second batten, and then that'll allow the slates on top of there. So from the inside this is what it looks like. A lot of the heat in the property will rise and up through the roof, so it's critical that you do get insulation in there. There are various forms. You could have used a sheep's wool in between. There's the boarding here that we use. There's wood wool, but you've really got to try. It's worth spending now, and it's better for the environment that you're not spending so much on heating. The next step will be to placing the insulation between the rafters, and then this board on the underside of the rafters, so we can then apply a lime plaster to that. So it's forming a big sandwich of insulation, but breathable as well, and that's the critical part here, to allow the building to breathe.